these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple of decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Play action now for Herbert. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And he's going to this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Kappa. Ready.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. And there's not going to be a score, but great effort. He's out of bounds inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Set. Black 80, black. Ready.
They stay on the ground with Williams. And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Rams will jump back to a 7-0 lead.
Eagles, nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
19, 18. 19, Tiger, 19.
They give it to him again. He finds space for a few yards that time. That's Sealer there to bring him down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Nothing, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he is on 3rd and short. His first throw is an interception. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Rams get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that, because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. Now they're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He's going to have this one down to the 28. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down.
5-9. Set. 380. Good out. Set.
Now Herbert to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles see their return stop just a little bit short to their own 30. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Warriors 70. Ready. 60. 70. Ready.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. It's the rookie out of Stanford. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock. So unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. Working quickly here.
At the 42-yard line.
On first down, here's Sanders. Got man downfield, and Goddard has it. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. Offense in the hurry up here.
20-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the red zone on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Let's go. Viking, 18. Let's go.
Third down run by Gibbs. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, two sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
19 Lions. Let go.
They'll go. It's Sanders. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers, they got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The city just made a sweep. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end of
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
They've got a man in motion. On second down, a run with Williams. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up third down. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
Throw left side, finds Johnson. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. And from their own side of the field, they're going to risk it here on 4th. Man, and Neighbors has it. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. So first down from the 41.
Set. Ready.
Handoff here to Jacob. Only finds a couple of yards of space. It's second down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set.
They motion Cup over right. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. They'll air it out on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do, try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And the score remains knotted 7-all.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
They'll run here on first down. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra, block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Another carry for him. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Check. Pass. Go.
Back to the well again. They're still going at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
44-yard line.
Ready.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready. Check.
Hand off to the back. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Wilson on the stop. A gain of 3. It's now 4th down.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Panther 60. Panther 60. 19. Cup 19.
Sanders going to throw on 4. Pass complete to Goddard. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Dallas Goddard the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that we said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Rams 7.
Sanders all set to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. 2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Ram, black 80.
Herbert now off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call.
20%. 380. Hey, go Lion. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Completes beyond the marker. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit in that 1st down.
First down.
All set to go now from the 35.
12.
1st and 10, Herbert. Diving and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Ready.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Set.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's
Stay on
3rd
tight.
down.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On 3rd down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Go.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
380. Set.
They snap it to Herbert. That's cut beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, set. 380. Set.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And no look there, that throw falls to the ground.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Set. Stealth. Home and trips right. Ready.
Now Herbert again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing third and long.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. 5-9, 5-9. 80. Set.
Herbert throwing again. That's caught for the first. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set now, first and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set. Go, let's go. Stop. Let's go, let's go. Hey, Ram. What is it?
From the red zone now. And that is a Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Sanders now on the return. Showing a little burst so far.
Deion Sanders on the return. The Eagles take over first down 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half
Here
begins.
we go. 70 Rangers. 19 Tiger. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Play action, Sanders. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
It's a gain of 40.
It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant
60
gain.
Bison. 60 Bison. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready, right?
To the air on first down, Sanders. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 14.
Sanders all set to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And it's going well so far. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
80. 21. Black 80. Black.
He's back to throw. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Eagles do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Sanders now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready.
Plowing up the middle. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. They're just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Sanders going to look to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Rams nearly take it back for a pick 6. But he stopped at the very last moment.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Hey, easy. We're going orange. Let's go. Set.
Herbert back to throw. Caught out wide. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Philadelphia. I don't know about you, bro, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened. Wow. What a return to add to that list.
Hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now it's 3rd and short. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. They send a man in motion. On 4th down, here's Herbert. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Panthers.
We'll go play action for Sanders.